Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on the ankle.
Yeah, I look like a big cherry.
Big? Big? Are you calling me big?
No, I was talking about me.
So this is literally my third time fucking filming this video. So I mean, we'll see guys, we'll see. For some reason, the program that I use is just not working today. Not sure what's up, but we'll figure it out. So, without further ado, let's hop back into Friends Trying My Food, Vlogmas Day 10. I'll try to, make the same points, but to be honest with you, I said so much in the last one, and then it just did not save. So, I don't want to go skipping videos on you guys. That's just the tea of the situation, you know? 101,000 views, 1.3 thousand thumbs up. We'll check the comments after. She has more comments than thumbs up. That's wild. Anyways, guys, let's not waste any time. This is my third time watching this video. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Let's just dive right in.
Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 10.
Hi, Amber.
We're now in the double digits. So, getting a little bit of a late start. Woke up a while ago, but I don't know what to vlog. Vlogging is hard. I just dropped my water. We're actually about to go.
So hard, Amber. You're right. It is so hard.
To our landlord's house to drop off rent. Usually he comes and picks it up, but not today, which is totally fine. Oh, look at they have the snow things.
Yeah.
I love that. It's lights shaped as snow, and they have them on like all of the poles. It's actually really cute.
Wow.
Up here, I probably didn't finish, but yeah. So that's what we're going to do, and then it's Monday, so whole fresh meal plan and all that type of stuff like it's going to do on Mondays. So we have to go to the store.
Girl, you literally go grocery shopping every fucking day. Like, you're not grocery shopping for the week. You're literally just shopping for that day and that night. You go every single day and you eat all of that food in one day, and then you're like, well, I have to go get more.
Dog food, cat food, all the bed about Twinkie. I got some questions about you should have taken Twinkie to an animal hospital. Like I said, we didn't have any of those near us, or I would have.
Lies. She's just too stupid and lazy to fucking actually give a fuck about her animals.
Like, I live in a rural place, and we don't have a lot of what other places have. But I called the vet today, told her exactly what happened. But the thing is,
girl, your part of Kentucky seems to be more popping than my part of Vermont that I used to live in, and yet they have 24-hour vets there. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
got today feeling a lot better. So I explained everything to the vet. She said, give Twinkie maybe aspirin. Oop, 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 oop. You know when people pull out, you expect them to go the speed limit, but they just stay super creeping? Girl. So.
Amber, what the fuck do you know about driving, for one? Like, fucking passenger princess. That's not a princess. That's a passenger slob.
God, I'm just so rambly today. I just talked to Eric and Becky for a solid forever. I couldn't stop talking. Sometimes I get like that. So the vet said,
Becky sitting next to her like, yeah, fucking tell me about it. The bitch never shuts up.
maybe aspirin. Since she woke up better today, which, you guys, that was a big relief. She said that if Twinkie starts having another spell again, then call Wednesday and I'll be able to have an appointment on Thursday. So I'm just so grateful that Twinkie's feeling better because I was going to go into the vet today. But I woke up and Twinkie was actually, moving better, and she was able to jump off the bed, and she jumped on the couch, didn't she? Yeah. So it made me really happy to see. And before people come for me for not wearing makeup, my face needs to breathe. I wore makeup 8 days in a row.
Girl, you hardly even wear makeup, and the only reason people give you shit for wearing makeup is because you don't wash it off.
Used to that life. I definitely prefer myself with makeup on, obviously, because I don't like how I look. At least makeup makes me look a little better. And I still have this little
Very little, girl. Very little.
right here because I can't stop itching it and picking it. I have a very bad habit of doing.
She thinks her face is the only thing people look at, as if we don't see the 600 pounds hanging off of her fucking bones.
And we have a new one coming in there. So that's cute. But yeah, another thing is people are like, why don't you wear a seatbelt? Well, the situation is, I can get a seatbelt extender, but I still want to be able to use it. My, what would you call it? Butt, hips.
She should be sitting in the back, to be honest, because if they were to get into an accident, Amber would most likely kill someone with her body. Like, how fucked is that?
Is literally.
I mean, a normal sized person could do that. Like, even a 90-pound person, if you were to get into a car wreck and they're not buckled in, they could break your neck. They could, fly all around the cabin. If Amber were to fly into Becky, Becky would be done. Like, absolutely done.
On the little hook part that the seatbelt would be going into. Trust me, I would love to get a seatbelt extender. I would totally wear it because it does make me nervous being in a car, not having a seatbelt on. And the smaller I get, like, obviously the smaller I get, like, I'm going to be able to get one because I won't be sitting so much on.
3 years later, and she's not any smaller, still has to sit on the fucking buckle.
Cookie doodad. I don't really know what to call it, but I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. All right, y'all. Got some skinny pop, some pre-made salads. I'm doing like a frozen broccoli, feta cheese, potatoes, brown rice that I'm actually going to make instead of prepackaged scallions because they taste great. We have some ground turkey, apples, baby bell cheeses for like snacks, baggies. There's some
That's a lot of fucking cheese for just snacks.
stuff down there. We have like chicken sausage. Back here we have some stuff that's like mainly Becky's, but the shrimp is mine, the bacon's mine, and then we got more water. Yes, I am buying more water. And cat food, dog food. Hi, babe.
Of course, they need 2 carts, although her cart is attached to the, motorized scooter thing, so.
Living her best life back there. Okay, you guys, so I got Birchbox. There's actually one of the makeup subscriptions that I get.
My God, even more. How does she, like, how, if these are monthly subscriptions, how are we already on to, like, the 5th box this month? Like, what the fuck?
Single month. I'm actually going to be canceling them. One of them.
Good, girl. About fucking time.
One that I get is just, yeah, it's this one actually. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. If you guys hear heavy breathing, Chubbs is like super excited. This is one of the best
Yeah, it's Chubbs, not you.
boxes I've ever got. Wow. But I actually am going to cancel this as much as I love this box and it's like almost meant to be not to cancel it. I'm going to because I feel like I don't get that good of products. I mean, it's a lot of like face stuff, but I prefer makeup and that's really why I wanted it. So I might actually cancel, but you guys, this box is so cute. And there's like, it says something on the inside. It says,
"This is for you, the best you, the joyful you, the powerful you, the confident you, the well-adjusted, just like your parents always hope for, you, the awkward, lovable you, the coy you, the you that you miss that you can't, and taking names, you always wanted to be, the you never thought you could be, the you that sits in the mirror waiting for time to see you. You may be
The you. Of course, she's like so drawn into it because it's talking about you. And she's like, well, that's all I think about, so.
treasure, but you're not out of time. Give a little to yourself because the best you requires a little time with you. For once, it's all about you.
oh, a lot. Oh, I think this is like a thank you.
As we close out the year, we just want to take a moment to say thank you. We know that your life is so full, and we couldn't be more grateful that for a few minutes each month we get to help you find some time for you. Oh, I'm gonna be Birchbox without you. Cheers to you and the year to come.
Oh, no, I feel bad for what I said. Okay, first things first, we got, oh wait, looks like I got 2 of these. Are they the exact same thing? Oh wait, okay. This is Bria Geo, Be Gentle, Be Kind, and shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo is matcha and apple replenishing superfood, and the conditioner is kale and apple replenishing superfood. We got Real Chemistry Luminous 3-minute peel. So, oh, I thought it was a mask. First sentence, this is not a
She heard superfood and was like, I'm in.
Cleanse skin and leave slightly damp. Scratch out and lay quickly over your forehead. Cheeks, blah, blah, blah. Quickly begin massaging these areas in a circular motion. After 15 to 20 seconds, the solids should form on the fingertips. This means the peel is activating correctly.
Ew, it's getting off your dead skin. Wow. So this is Aero Boost. It's a color enhancing lip balm. Okay. Oh, look.
Girl, that's a lot of dead skin on you.
Alright. Ooh, it smells kind of good. I don't know why.
You don't know why? Girl. It's because it's probably scented. Fucking dumbass. Oh my God.
Is it enhancing my color? We have an LOC Champagne Problems One and Done Shadow Stick. Okay, you guys, I feel like I like the things in this one a little bit more. So it's like an eyeshadow stick. Last thing, this is Ultra Facial Cream, a 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula for healthy looking skin with glacial glycoprotein. Oh, so yeah, I'm probably gonna cancel it. I feel bad, I do, but I already have 2 more other makeup.
Feel bad about what, bitch? Like, why does she feel bad about not giving these large corporations her fucking money? Like, be so fucking for real, girl. Like, they do not give a flying fuck if you order their shit or not, okay? Because they got about 1 million other dumbasses just like you that pay for that shit.
Boxes, and I just feel like I don't really need 3. You guys.
Girl, you don't need 1. Like, you don't do your makeup like that. You don't need all this shit.
Proud of these photos. Rarity. She's sitting on the table even though she wasn't supposed to, but I had to get this because it's like I want to have this memory of she's not a very good listener when it comes to the table. Like, she's obsessed with it. So after I took that photo, we got her down, and then wasabi.
Of course, she's so proud.
He was just chilling. Chubbs was doing his little dance. If you tell him, Chubbs, dance, he'll do that. He'll stand on his back 2 feet. And I was trying so hard. So if you hear me in Eric's vlog, go.
Imagine if her dogs were that fucking well trained.
Trixie, Chubbs, Twinkie, stay. Like, over and over. It's because I was trying for this photo so bad. And it actually happened. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this one. It's so cute. I want to get one with Rarity and Wasabi together because sometimes they cuddle. Oh my gosh. I honestly, buying this camera was one of my best decisions ever. So, Cooking with Amberland has entered the chat. I'm going to make something I've made before, which is really good. Orzo, pesto. We need shrimp and feta cheese. Orzo. A lot of people don't know what it is. It is rice-shaped pasta. Honestly, that's the best way I can describe it. See, but it's pasta. I have the water boiling now. I'm gonna cook shrimp in a pan.
Yo.
I'm gonna add some seasonings, which you guys know me. So,
bruh, fucking clean these dishes. Like, what the fuck? Why are you cooking fresh food next to literally rotting shit? Like, what the fuck?
keeping it simple. Garlic powder. Pesto has a strong flavor, so I didn't need anything with salt. Onion powder. Minced onion, which I'm also cooking this for Becky. This comes out super slow. I know I used it in one of my last things. And people are like, oh my god, it's so much. No, these are like chunks. But yeah, I'm making this for Becky as well. She likes minced onion like that, but just not like real onion.
That is real onion, you dipshit. It's just dehydrated. And then you throw it into the water that you cook everything in. They're gonna rehydrate. Dude, she's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I bet you she thinks garlic powder and onion powder aren't real garlic and onions also. Like, this girl is just so dumb.
So, I'll let this cook and do its thing. The water should be boiling soon. So, the water is now boiling, so I'm gonna add my orzo. That was honestly satisfying. That's just me though. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Of course, Amber finds food going into a pot satisfying.
the orzo, so I'll be right back. So now, add it off, and then add the pesto. I normally add the feta too, but I'm just gonna do it on my own bowl. That noise is boring.
That is so much. Ugh. I like pesto, but not like that.
Great, great. And then you just mix it. That's literally all you do. And you can obviously add salt to taste, but pesto is pretty flavorful, and the feta is too. Babe, it's done. Okay, babe.
Okay, here we go.
Be honest. She didn't use feta.
Be honest, Becky.
You like it?
It's good.
Did you get a bite with the shrimp? So that's what hers looks like.
She didn't eat a shrimp. She didn't, but Becky will just blindly agree to whatever because Amber is such a raging cunt.
Without the feta. And with the feta. So I'm like pumped. This is honestly so good, I promise.
Of course you're pumped, girly. Anytime she says it's so good, I promise, it's not.
You could do it in so many different ways. One time I added zucchini and chickpeas instead of meat. So.
See, I could probably get behind that one more. I don't know why. It's just the idea of her shrimp. It fucking grosses me out.
Random. Oh, we're doing gingerbread houses tonight.
Tonight. We're doing gingerbread houses tonight.
You excited? Get a bite with the shrimp.
Yeah, as if the shrimp is really gonna make all the fucking difference, girl.
What do you think?
Tastes good. I like a lemony taste to it.
Pesto. Pesto has a little bit of like a lemon. Well, if you're going in for seconds, let's go with feta. Do you like feta cheese? Yeah.
Where's the feta?
It's in the fridge. Do you want to bite with feta so you can see like the real deal?
Yeah.
Okay. As he goes in for a third bite. Girl.
Yeah, everybody's like, yo, you let him double dip.
She's getting heated that he's eating so much. Like, girl, you have a whole fucking pan. Chill out.
I mean, yeah, we shared a fork before.
No, no.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
so I just, want me to stick the fork in there?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Take a piece and then put it on there and then take a bite.
Okay.
However you want to do it. I mean, that's kind of a hunk.
Well, I'm not feta, girl.
Okay.
God, she just has to fucking micromanage everyone. I would literally slap her across the face. Like, girl, just shut up and let me eat the food how I want to.
Do you like it better with feta or without? Because Becky's without, I'm with.
I like it better with the feta. I mean, it's really good, but I like it better with it. Compliments.
Yeah, I feel like the feta would make it a lot better.
Compliments are really good.
Yeah.
Really well, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I approve. This is Eric. Approve. The gingerbread men, because it makes me think of Shrek. Does it make anyone else think of Shrek?
No.
You never.
Makes me think of Krampus.
Oh, Murder's Gingerbread
Yeah,
Man?
yeah.
No, it makes me think of Gingy from Shrek, where he's like, do you know the Muffin Man?
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
I do. Okay.
The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Muffin Man.
Oh, wow.
That was
But yeah.
Or where he goes, eat me.
Do you do it inside of this?
Yeah.
Do you leave it in the cardboard? I mean, I guess you can.
Read the instructions.
Nah. Is this the instructions?
You guys hear that?
So what it comes with is super simple. the gingerbread house. We have the icing. I'm no good at this, I promise.
Oh my God.
These colorful like circles. This I'm really excited for. The snow and the trees, which I might eat one. And then I really like these two peppermint things. And then these little gummies.
This past Christmas, I bought like a barnyard gingerbread set, and I decorated it like from the movie Pearl, you know, with Mia Goth. She had her axe, and there was a bunch of like decapitated animals all over the place. I know it sounds fucked, but it was really festive, guys. It really was. But that's one of my like favorite movies. Pearl. Oh my god. Dude, it's so good. It is so good. If you haven't watched anything with Mia Goth, do yourself a freaking favor. She's iconic.
So this is my finished product. This was very time consuming, but it was also therapeutic in my opinion. And my
So therapeutic. I mean, it's not therapeutic for Amber because she doesn't get to eat it all at the end.
gingerbread man is dressed like Santa. If that's like what you guys can see, because that's what I try to do. I'm actually very proud of mine. I'm pretty shocked. And then the sides, obviously.
So shocked. It looks kind of empty
There we
and
go.
bland.
Okay, this is
but
mine. It's not as glamorous or anything. It was really hard to get those to stay up there. But yeah, there's mine, and then there's my little gingerbread man.
It's cute, babe.
I think my favorite part is probably the wreath.
Yes, I love that. That was a good idea.
Okay, here, this is mine. I wanted to do something with my tree and possibly put it up there as a decoration, but I don't want to look like I have a levitating tree. Just, you know, above my door. But this is mine. I didn't do much on the sides, obviously, but I did the top with my little candy canes, stars, and then I did the
Come on, guys. Let's put some effort into this.
right there. And yeah, there's my little gingerbread.
That would have been cute.
There's me and Richard.
If we would have put one of the
Did he say Richard? Is that Ricky's real name? Ew.
like in the window.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put that at the end.
Oh, okay, this is Ricky's. This is me, Ricky. This is my gingerbread house. This is me and Eric. Guess who's who? That's Eric.
The fucking bangs. Oh my god.
I didn't really do a whole lot with mine.
Why?
Well, I mean, like, I really didn't.
You didn't know.
I just want to say that mine was the first one standing up.
I don't know why. I really like Ricky's voice. I love his accent. He's a true country boy.
Or you actually got them.
Yeah, I gotta help me with mine. Standing it up.
Oh, did you see a star thingy, though?
It's supposed to be like snow, but I mean, that's fine. And it snowed a lot right there in our front yard.
Hi, baby girl. Hi, come here.
Oh, Twinkie's looking a little healthier, at least.
See how she can stand on her back legs? She's not in pain. Oh.
Yeah, it's almost like the whole story you made up never fucking happened.
I appreciate everyone's kind words regarding it because she's better. And I know she's loved by you guys as well, so thank you. Why was she supposed to stay home with the dog? If there wasn't a 24/7 place open, then there's not much she can do but wait until the next day. Unfortunately, that is very true. If there was somewhere open, I would have went there.
There was. You're just too stupid to fucking actually read anything, or you don't care, or it never happened. Like,
As soon as I noticed it was happening, because I care about Twinkie more than I care about myself. I made sure that before I left the house that she was cuddled and she had a good spot. I had food right next to her and water. And I'm just so glad that she feels so much better today. It's like it never even happened. If you can walk in TJ Maxx, why can't you
yeah, it's almost like it didn't.
at Walmart? TJ Maxx is a smaller store and I usually tend to stay there for a lot less time. Walmart, I usually walk around a lot and I'm there for at most an hour. I cannot walk for a full hour. My husband is 6'3" and 200 and has had cellulitis twice. Dang, Crystal, I'm sorry. Like, cellulitis can
She doesn't even get that much shit at Walmart. How is she there for over an hour? What the fuck?
be scary and it's so painful. It wasn't as painful this time compared to when I was in high school. In high school, I couldn't even walk, but this time I was able to catch it quicker. Amber, do you realize those scooters are at the store for people with disabilities and obesity isn't a disability? I completely disagree. I also don't think it's a disability, but I do think that the scooters are there for people who cannot walk for long periods of time. Whether that be because of a disability, whether that be because they broke their foot, whether that be because they have a really bad back and they physically cannot walk that far, or whether that be because they're obese. I thought you went to the hospital 2 times in one day, but yet you just said you went to the hospital, was told you have a bladder infection, and you went home, and when you woke up the next day, you saw your leg and went back to the ER. So which one is it? I did go to the hospital twice in one day within a 24-hour time frame. So awkward. The first time I went was in the middle of the night. The second time I went was when I woke up. So it was actually in a 12-hour time frame. So anyways, I'm in my vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one.
Oh my god. She's just the most miserable creature on this earth. Twinkie is suffering in silence, just like Becky. Right? They're both too afraid to speak up. She was about to put Eric in a chokehold after that second bite of her food. She's so food aggressive. She counted all of Eric's bites, but if he was my friend, I would have been like, if you think it's good, I will make you a bowl of it. Right? Like, there were so many leftovers, and she was getting pressed about him going in for a few more, literally just forks, like little forkfuls of it. Like, girl, chill the fuck out. Twinkie woke up today feeling a lot better. Who told you that, Twinkie? How jolly nice of Twinkie to tell you that everything is better today. A checkup wouldn't hurt and would only cost a few ornaments and earrings. She's not going to go spend money on something she cares about. It's because she doesn't care. Amberlynn, Twinkie, Mom needs some chilies with density, so stop whimpering and shaking, damn it. I love you. It's literally like she gives mommy dearest vibes. Like, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at the dirt. I wish Amber would get as upset about Twinkie suffering as she did with Eric eating 3 bites of her pile of food, right? She's teaching me I could blame anything on something else. Thanks, Amber. That's not the outcome. That's not what you want to take away from this bitch. Both Becky and Eric said it's good about her food in a, if I was dying of hunger, I would eat this kind of way. I mean, if they don't try it and say it's good, they probably would die of hunger because Amber would stop going out and buying food for them. Poor Eric. It was like he was asking for a kidney with that extra bite. Amber, Becky is living her best life. Becky dies inside. Literally, dude. She's like dead on the inside from having to deal with this bitch 24/7. So I'm actually, to hopefully save this footage, I'm going to end it here and then I will start recording again once I get to the next video. Okay, guys? Alrighty, guys, so here we are. It is explaining a few things. Vlogmas Day 11. 109,000 views, 1.9 thousand thumbs up. A little bit of a better ratio, but not really. Let's just dive right in, guys. I hope my little recording thing won't give out on me again.
Hey guys, so welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. I figured I would do a little bit of a Q&A. I actually haven't done a Q&A in a very, very long time on this channel. So
yeah, it's because you always make an ass out of yourself, Amber.
My eye looks a little crazy. I've been trying my hardest not to itch it, but I was cuddling with my cat. I'm allergic to cats, so it is what it is. Hello. So I had to write down your guys' questions because I'm filming from my phone, so I wrote them down, okay? So bear with me. There's quite a few, but I'm gonna try my hardest not to like ramble too much. Is there a reason you won't consider a weight loss surgery? So back in the day, I would have never considered it, but it's definitely something that I have considered a lot in the last year. I even went to a weight loss doctor where I was ready to throw down $30,000 and be like, here, I want weight loss surgery. But for some reason, he told me I'd lose weight slower if I would get weight loss.
For some reason, girl. Oh my god. It's so obvious that she just sees it as a quick fix, that she doesn't have to actually do any work. And it's like, that is so not the case, Amber. That is so not the case.
I kind of want to go back to him and re-talk to him and be like, yo, I really want this. But there is someone...
To be honest, just teaching yourself some self-discipline would be a lot easier than going through with a surgery that's literally going to change your entire life and your entire relationship with food, which is what you need. But like, I don't think you need a super invasive surgery to have that.
Who I honestly adore because I actually watched them on a TV show, who has inspired me, and we've been talking, and she really wants to help me talk to her weight loss surgery doctor. And it's just something that is definitely up in the air, something I'm still thinking about.
I think she's talking about the Slayton girls, because I think this was around the time that they got their show. I'm pretty sure. But Amy and Tammy have both, like, shaded our girl in the past because she has been rude to them. So she thinks she's so much better than Tammy. Tammy weighs less than you do now, girly. Tammy is doing the damn thing. You, 3 years later, still in the same exact fucking spot.
Hours and hours and hours away, and I don't know if I can withstand a car ride like that, but it's definitely something in my mind. Should Becky be driving in her condition? So I know a lot of people care about Becky, and I know some people just like the entertainment of like, oh, what's wrong with Becky? Is she on benzos? Like, what? No. Becky is totally okay to drive.
Benzos. Oh my god, you guys.
To cook. She's okay to do literally anything. And I got full permission from Becky to say this in just short form. Becky is experiencing very bad depression. What is causing this huge...
Yeah, girl, I would too. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at your life that you've made with her. It's depressing.
Depression is a mood stabilizer that she got put on that actually is not interacting well with what she needs. Her psychiatrist is working really hard to decrease the medicine dosage because this is a type that if you completely stop it cold turkey, it can really, really mess with your mental state. So it's sad to watch. It's been sad for all of us, her family, her friends, and it's even worse for her because she's the one having to deal with it.
It's sad to watch and knowing that you were the one that caused it, Amber. But you'll never take accountability for the shit you put other people through.
And it is such a huge change, and her psychiatrist is doing everything she can to stop this from happening. And it's sad because there are some medications out there who will turn you into a zombie, if you will. But I also don't want people to be afraid of taking mood stabilizers or antidepressants because they really can help. I am a case of that because the medicine that's not working for Becky is...
Yeah, obviously it works for you, huh, girly? Obviously.
that I'm on that is working for me. Biggest regret this year, by far, it's not losing a really big chunk of weight, which is what I always plan on every single year, and unfortunately, I failed another year. I might be losing weight now, but I should have done it months and months ago.
Love how she's just so nonchalant about it. Like, unfortunately, you know, guys, another year went by and I've only gained more weight. Like, girl, when is the severity gonna fucking sink in?
Do you think your childhood is why you binge? 100%. Because I started binging very young. I'm talking 7 years old. I would stuff my face. I would get sick. And I did it because I was turning to food as a comfort because of...
That's wild, dog. That's wild.
Thing.
A 7-year-old making themselves eat until they throw up. That's fucking wild.
Going on in my life because I was in pain. I was traumatized. I was constantly...
Foster kids need to be in therapy. Like, oh my God. It needs to happen. Because, like, Jesus Christ.
I was constantly crying and... I don't want to get into it, but it was just a really bad childhood. But I will say a lot of people experience bad childhoods and they don't become a binge eater or a food addict. And there are food addicts and binge eaters who didn't have a bad childhood. It really just depends on everyone. Like, everyone's circumstances are different. But for me, 100%, I blame my childhood. But it's up to me, the person I am now, to fix this. It's not, I can't go back and change something that's already happened. I can only change now. Would you ever collaborate with Beauty? Oh my God, I always get tongue tied when I say her name. But yes, I would totally collab with Chantel if I ever met her. How's Twinkie doing?
She wouldn't with you.
Twinkie is doing amazing. It's like it never happened.
Cause it didn't, girl. Cause it didn't.
And I didn't want to talk about this, but they're having calls to animal control. And whenever they show up here, they apologize to me. They feel bad that they have to come here because of people's false accusations. And every time they come here because of one of you calling them, they feel bad for me. They come here and they see my cats, they see my dog, and they say that they're healthy. And the funny thing is, the animal control guy that came today, yes, it happened today. I was gonna make a whole video about it, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that. His side worker, because animal control always comes with 2 people. And he actually saw me at the vet with Twinkie just a couple weeks ago. And it's little things like that where it's like Twinkie has a rabies tag and I do everything I can for Twinkie. And you guys...
Twinkie has a rabies tag, so obviously she's fine, right? Dumbass.
Wasting the time, valuable time, by calling 911, by calling animal control for reasons that you don't need to. I take care of...
Honestly, people should be calling now because there's definitely no way those animals are getting the care that they need.
Animals.
Especially Twinkie.
Like, they're my freaking soul. They are my heart. The guy was actually explaining to me today that the second time he ever showed up here, because he has... I'm literally like a friend to him now. Like, he knows me through and through. I swear.
They're besties, you guys. They're besties.
Me too, because he told me some things today that, you know, ease my mind, and he can understand why he's getting these calls, because there are people out there who literally are here to make my life miserable. The second time that he actually showed up here, there were times...
Girl, we don't have to do it. You do it for yourself.
Where people are calling in, and there could be a kid on the other line choking, or there could be like an actual animal truly, truly in pain, and...
Yeah, they're gonna call animal control for a kid choking. Dumbass.
It's just not okay, because you're wasting their time and their resources for something so silly. He told me that everything I did regarding...
Well... That's the same with you going to the hospital multiple times in a day, girly. You're just wasting resources because you refuse to go see a fucking doctor.
And the pain that she was having was correct. And I just don't understand why people think it's okay to call me an animal abuser when I am the literal farthest from it. My vet sees that I take care of my animals. The freaking animal control sees that. And it's like, you can't keep bothering these people with things that aren't true. But to the people who really do care about Twinkie and cared about her well-being.
Well, watch us.
Is doing amazing. Like, I was really scared, and it's just good to see that it was probably just like a tiny pulled muscle or something. But the minute it starts happening again, I do want to say thank you to the people who actually showed me that there's a 24-hour vet hospital, you know. Yeah,
because you have to have it showed to you. You couldn't just fucking look it up. You're so stupid.
Also, the guy told me today, because I explained to him, I was like, there's no 24/7 vet hospitals around here. And he was like, actually, there is one, but the reason why you didn't think so is because on Google it says that there isn't. But there is one.
Not true. Michael B. Petty found it in literally less than a minute. You're just lazy and probably didn't even fucking look.
I do know that now, thanks to you guys, and also thanks to him, because I had no idea, because when I was Googling, the actual place showed up that it was closed. So it's like my brain just automatically was like, okay, then I guess it's closed. But now that I know that there's actually...
You can go on their website and actually look, Amber. You're just looking at the fucking Google synopsis of the place. Like, oh my God. Almost every single veterinary place has a on-call vet in case of emergencies, okay? Even the tiny ones in Vermont have an on-call person. She's just so stupid. Or it never happened. Or she's too lazy to actually care about her animals. I think it's a mixture of all three.
Who stays there even after closed hours. And I know that now thanks to you guys. So I do want to say thank you. So now I know in the future, there is somewhere I can go if something happens at 4 a.m. So again, thank you. Like I wouldn't ever just not take Twinkie because I didn't want to. Who cares about hanging out with my friends? Who cares about going to Walmart? Who cares about going to Chili's? It wasn't about that. I would choose Twinkie over anything.
Girl, it was that. Shut up.
You deny a bladder infection. So I'm pretty sure I remember what you're talking about. It's because when I said that, I was referring to cellulitis because people were asking me, oh, what is it, a bladder infection? But I was talking about like my major issue, which to me was my cellulitis. So I didn't mean to deny a bladder infection. So I apologize for that if it came off that way. How do you handle it?
This girl, she's the only bitch I've ever met that will literally have like 3 or 4 different diagnoses going on at the same time.
Receive. I ignore it to the best of my ability. That's honestly the best answer that I have. And also it's because I know who I am and the people around me know who I am as a person. What are your New Year's resolutions? Honestly, weight loss. I have some exercise resolutions, some YouTube resolutions, and I think I'm gonna make like a whole
And none of them came true, did they, girl?
video or just literally just make it a part of a vlog. I do want to talk about those goals I have for 2020. Who is your dream YouTuber to collab with? I have
2020 was really like the rough year for her, guys. It really was. We're gonna be approaching a good chunk of time coming up.
Learning to Be Fearless and Shane Dawson. Those would be my
Oh
top
my
2,
God.
but of course, so many more. A lot.
To be fair, I liked the like conspiracy videos he would do, or like the ghost hunting videos where like him and his friends and family would go and like actually ghost hunt. But also, to be fair, I really only ever watched it for Garrett and Drew. They were fucking hysterical. Morgan's all right. Ryan, he's fucking annoying, but I would watch like the ghost hunting videos and whatnot. And then I did watch his Jeffree Star like documentary, just because like I'm a Warped Tour kid, like a scene kid. Whenever I was in like the scene, I guess, Jeffree was always there. He was always a very prominent queer figure within the scene community. Met him a bunch of times at Warped Tour. Like, he genuinely is a really nice dude, but obviously he is problematic as well. But, you know, not that like I support Jeffree in really any type of way, but it was nice to see him go from what I knew him as from like MySpace days and Warped Tour days to now what he is. Like, it's a complete 180. But I mean, he's still the same person ultimately. I just think Jeffree Star is a very interesting character, to be honest with you.
YouTube friends, I would literally, it's more so like I would love to meet them. It's not just about like, oh, collabing. Like, I would love to meet Pink Sparkles, Carly Steele, Nikocado Avocado. Like, there's just a lot. There's a lot of YouTubers I would love to meet. Like Jeffree Star, whoa, Trisha Paytas. I'll just meet them all.
Could you imagine if fucking she met Trisha? Trisha would be like, oh, hi. No, you're so pretty. No, I'm not lying. Of course. Like, they would blow so much smoke up her ass. Pretty sure Jeffree Star wouldn't even approach her. Like, let's be real.
David Dobrik, that would be insane. Probably never gonna happen. Like, we're on 2 completely different levels. I mean, but so is me and Jeffree Star. Like, I'm just like some loser, like here in Kentucky, while everyone else is just like amazing. Would you ever do?
Yeah, all these people are just so amazing. They've literally all been canceled. They've all done super shitty things. They're so amazing, Amber. Although, to be honest, you're in the same boat as some of them. Just a fucking train wreck.
Subscriber recipe video. Yes, I actually would. Does Twinkie get along with the other pets in the house? Yes, all the pets get along. And honestly, if they didn't, I'd have to move because I want my pets to be comfortable and happy in the home that they're in. And also I want Eric and Ricky's dogs to be comfortable and happy in their home, you know? How is your lymphedema? It's the same. I will say though.
It's the same.
It's not the same because with weight loss, when you eat less sodium and when you drink more water and you move more, the lymphedema stops being so hard and uncomfortable. Instead, it becomes
Yeah, is that what's happening? I don't think so, girl. You're just throwing out hypotheticals.
more, how do I try to explain it to my friends all the time. It's more like softer and it's more like manageable and it gets just the tiniest bit smaller. Who will
Ew.
be spending Christmas with. I'm having like 3, 4, 5 Christmases. My friends, Becky's friends, our friends, her family, like several like different things with her family. Okay, maybe like 7 Christmases. I don't know. It's just gonna be like a lot of different groups of people.
She has so many friends, you guys, but none of them are hers.
So I'm just gonna have a very large family. Like I'm super excited. It's gonna be a pretty busy.
Isn't that what she's always wanted, though? Like, true tea, if we get down into it, I think for the longest time, Amber felt like she never had a family. And so now she looks for that family in her friends and her, like, lover's family and all that. Which, like, I get, especially as a queer person. The idea of chosen family is a very important thing for our community. So, like, I'm not going to necessarily knock her for that, especially since she hasn't had a family for most of her life. But our girl just doesn't know how to love people properly or anything like that, or how to treat people properly. So, like, you can have a chosen family all you want, but if you're not giving them that love and support that you would for your real family, then... But I also think that's the reason why her real family doesn't want anything to do with her, too, because she's so fucking annoying.
Week or so of just like really fun Christmas stuff. I'm gonna say bittersweet. My birthday is December 27th, and that is when we're gonna be celebrating one of the Christmases. See, a lot of people when I was younger, they were like, do you not like having your birthday in like December? Do you feel like you get left out? And I never understood what they meant. I was always like,
well, she never had birthdays growing up, so
what does that mean? Like, I love having my birthday in December, but now I get it. I feel like it's such a weird time. It's right after Christmas, like right after the holidays, where everyone's like spending their money and they're like super exhausted and they're resting up for New Year's. And I'm over here like, hi, my birthday. Hello, do you see me? Why are you so afraid of doing it?
Yeah, see, she needs all the attention on her, of course. And yes, Amber, we can see you. You stick out like a fucking very sore thumb.
Afraid is the right word. I think it's just something I want to keep to myself until I reach a goal. And I feel like I keep repeating myself and it's probably really annoying, but that's just what I want to do. What's your favorite childhood story to tell people? I actually have a few. I don't want to bore anyone, so I'll just say them kind of quickly. So these are actually stories that my parents have told me, like back when I lived with them. These are things that they have told me. These are things that they tell other people. And me and my dad were actually reminiscing. Me and my dad were actually reminiscing about these stories just a couple months ago via Facebook Messenger. One of them, which is really funny, when I was like 6 years old, when we would do Easter egg hunting, when it was Easter, obviously every egg I'd pick up, I'm gonna add again, I was 6. Every egg that I'd pick up, I'd lick it, expecting it to taste like the color. Like if it was green, I thought it was gonna taste like apple. If it was purple, I thought it was gonna taste like grape. Why was that?
What a fatty.
I don't know. This is another food one, but it's funny. And my dad thinks it's really funny.
Girl, all your fucking memories are related to food. Like, oh my God. No wonder you're such a fucking wreck.
Oh, I was 5, 6, 7. Like, I'm so bad with time frames, but it was definitely around that time.
Is this when you ate the meth?
It was actually the night before Thanksgiving, and what my family used to do is my grandma would cook the turkey while we were sleeping, and she would constantly check it. Obviously, like, we don't want to fire or anything, but oh my God, this is so embarrassing. He just thinks it's so funny. I can't even say it. I slept in front of the oven, and I said, Dad, I'm gonna guard the big chicken. What? Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Like, I'm gonna guard the big chicken. Like, what? Another one, actually, which is on...
This is such fat fuck activity. Like, what the hell? Even back then, she had, like, aggression and protective issues around food. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yo, I have seen that when I was younger. I was a shorty, like, I was probably 4. I was wearing this really big, puffy 49ers jacket because my grandma loved 49ers. And this goose is charging after me. It ran me over. A goose. And this is...
I would love to see that
video. And I wish I had it so I could show you guys. It's honestly super funny. I started running away, like, screaming in my pup.
Amber seems like the little kid that would, like, just grab an animal by the throat and start shaking it around.
Like, 49ers jacket, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God. I started crying like an actual crazy. I have so many other stories, but those are just, like, some ones off the top of my head. Are they funny to you guys? I don't know. Who's your favorite character on The Walking Dead? So I'm not going to say if these people have died or if they haven't, because if you haven't caught up, but I'm just going to say Beth and Daryl, the end. Are you following a specific diet? I'm actually not.
I used to watch The Walking Dead, like, religiously in middle school / high school. And my friend, she would come over, I think it was on like Monday nights or something like that, or Thursdays, something. She would come over for Teen Wolf, which was one night. We would have a sleepover and watch the new episode. And then later in the week, she would come over and we would have a sleepover again for The Walking Dead. And there was, I mean, I guess, like, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I had to stop watching that show because it was taking such an emotional toll on me. I stopped watching after Andrea's death. I mean, Carl's mom, whatever her name was, that death scene really fucked me up. It really, really fucked with me. But Andrea's, oh my God, guys. I believe that was an episode that me and my friend did not watch together, but we were like talking on the phone while it was happening. And the very next day when we came into school, we couldn't even look at each other. Like, we were going to start crying because of what we had just been put through because of that show. So I stopped watching. It was just way too much for me, to be honest with you.
How many people do you consider true friends? I would say a few, a handful. I went like this. I'm just imagining all my little friends in my hand.
Yeah, a very small handful. You could count them all on one hand, I'm sure.
Like as a teen, long story short, I think that I rebelled because I was going through a lot. I was in foster care again. And so I started smoking weed and I started drinking. I either ditched school or didn't care about school. And until finally...
I mean, to be honest, that's kind of normal kid shit. But she's like, guys, I was really good at school. I got really good grades. And now here she is like, I never went. Like, yeah, girl, we can tell you're dumb as a sack of rocks.
And a half at 17, I finally got my together because my last foster home was just like, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to stop, not caring about school. You need to graduate when you're supposed to. They just really beat it into my head that I needed to be different than my parents. Do you think people dislike you only because of rumors? I have witnessed this firsthand. That yes, there is a large portion of people who dislike me based on rumors, but there are also a pretty big portion of people who dislike me because of their own reason, which I totally get that. But yes, I have seen people literally in the comments or back yonder. When I say yonder, I mean yonder. I don't know why I talk the way I do, but back in the day, I would read forums, which I don't anymore because I physically can't. They literally make my soul hurt, but...
Girl, yes you do. Please.
I would see people, like, especially in the comment section, like, oh my God, I don't understand why this person...
She's still up on the Reddit forums, like...
She seems like such a genuine person. I've been watching her for a few weeks, or I've been watching her for a few days, or whatever it is. And then people will comment, like, some rumors about...
See, it's always the few days or a few weeks. That's all it takes for people to see through your bullshit, Amber.
Aren't even true. And then the person will reply, oh my God, that's horrible. Now I don't like her either. Like, you just liked me. And now just because one person replied with a bunch of hogwash, now you dislike me. So...
What's the hogwash, Amber? Huh? Is it that you lied about your sexual assault? Is it that you falsely accuse someone of sexual assault? Or is it the fact that you neglect and abuse your animals? Which is it, Amber? Huh? What's the lie that people are telling on you? Huh?
People have some valid reasons, and then other people, which is a large portion of people, is just like, they jump on this train and they have fun with it, which I understand. I've actually talked to Becky about this a lot, that if I wasn't Amber Lynn, but I watched Amber Lynn on YouTube, I would also have fun with the drama. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's entertaining to watch other people's drama when you don't want to deal with your own, and that's just the truth. Would you say you have hoarding?
No, it's just that I don't have drama bullshit like you, girly. You somehow, with how pathetic and boring your life is, you find yourself in so many tough situations because of it. It's just so funny to watch.
Tendencies. So I get a lot.
And you care too much. You care way too much about what a fucking YouTube audience says.
People telling me that I'm a hoarder and I'm telling the stuff, I want to let you guys know, I think it's a shopping addiction more than a hoarding tendency, because I am on the daily. I have an actual section in the den, which I can show you guys, and I vlog tomorrow or whatever, of an area. It's like my get rid of pile. Every single day.
Yeah, because God forbid you get up now and show it, dumbass.
One thing and not get rid of pile. And I let my friends go through it, or I give it to Goodwill, like it doesn't even matter. But I literally just got rid of a whole box of stuff. It just piles up until someone wants to look through it or what have you. In my opinion, a hoarder keeps everything they buy. For me, if I buy 10 dresses, I'm gonna get rid of 2. I used to have so many journals. I used to have so many perfumes. Like, I had
moments. You still fucking do. Shut up.
I had a large quantity of certain things, but I don't do that anymore. I get rid of a lot of stuff. You guys, every single day I'm getting rid of something. For me, I almost prefer getting rid of stuff than actually buying stuff, because every time I get rid of something, it kind of feels like there's like a little bit of a weight just like coming off my shoulders, and it feels good. I love just like purging stuff. Honestly, it is a lot of fun to me. And if you guys saw everything that I owned, you guys would be like, wow, she actually doesn't own a lot of stuff. It's actually kind of sad, really. Are you scared?
Yeah, okay, Amber.
You won't ever lose weight. This is something that I think about every single day. Am I losing weight now? Yes. Could I eventually stop? Yes. You know how many times I've lost...
Girl, we're still in the same spot 3 years later. Like,
weight and then gain it back. I don't even know if I can count that high. I truly am scared that I will always be this big. I am terrified of it. And I know I'm the only one who can change this. I literally am the only one who can change this. And I always tell myself that. It's like, Amberlynn, you can change this. It's not someone else. You don't have to wait for someone else to come change it. You don't have to tick-tock, why won't anyone help me? No, it's literally like, Amberlynn, no, you don't have to wait for anything.
But that's how you are. That literally is how you are, girl. Like, you can sit here and try to feign like self-awareness, but obviously it's not fucking working.
Do it yourself, like do it now, hi. But it's so hard when I fight with myself constantly over, oh my god, I need to binge, like I need to binge so bad. Like it's scary. It is so scary. Like right before I'm about to binge, like the feeling that comes over me. I know a lot of you can understand that. And the food addict in me.
No, girl, we can't.
Constantly like, food is key. Food is what I need to numb myself and to make myself feel better. And I want crunchy things sometimes. I want salty and I want chocolatey and I want this and I want that. It's very hard. So having those things makes me like, am I ever fully, truly going to change for the rest of my life? Let's just say one day I did reach 170 pounds, which is my goal weight. It doesn't have...
Girl, you're never going to even lose 170 pounds, let alone see that weight on your scale.
I have to fight this every single day for the rest of my life. It's honestly a scary future because no matter what I do, I'm going to be fighting a food addiction, a binge disorder, and it's all my fault. And that's just reality. What would be your last meal on death row? Honestly, nothing. If I knew I was fixing to die, I wouldn't be eating. When I'm really nervous about something, my stomach hurts and I can't eat. So that would
Yeah, sure, girly, sure.
be the most nervous, frightening thing in this whole freaking world. So I would not be eating. I don't know how people do it. Maybe it's because they just accept it. They're just like, I'm gonna die. That's that. I would not be able to accept it. I'd be done. I couldn't do it. What is your favorite Christmas memory? This is
Girl, you would be stuffing your fucking face if you knew it was your last day. You would be like, I need to get it all in.
easy. And parents out there, if you have any kids watching right now, pause it and tell them to leave the room because I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one. This is actually how I found out that Santa wasn't real. I would sleep, again, I was young, I was 8. I was still with my parents at the time, and this was...
I mean, hey, at least she gave a quick little disclaimer. When I saw Gaga in Vegas, not for the pop show, for the jazz show, it's obviously a more adult show. It's a jazz concert. Like, what little kid is going to want to go? But there were little kids in the audience. And she was just talking about how Santa's not real. And then literally looked at a kid in the audience and was like, I'm so sorry. And she was like, but what part of Gaga in Vegas makes you think, let me bring my kids? Like, it's so true, though. Like, what parent would bring their kid to that?
right before I got taken from them. So I would sleep in the living room.
Little kid, too. It wasn't like a teenager or nothing. It was like a 6-year-old with their parent at this fucking jazz show.
Next to the Christmas tree every single Christmas because I wanted to see Santa. I wanted to see Santa so bad. So I was 8 years old. Maybe I was 7. I was 8 or 7. Just living my best life, sleeping. And all of a sudden I hear this loud noise. And my mom was right next to the Christmas tree and her water had broke. She was going to labor with my baby brother. And she didn't know that I was awake. And I heard her say to my dad, I was putting Santa's gifts under the tree and my water broke. That is how I found out there was no longer any Santa. I thought there was Santa for a very long time. And all of a sudden he was no longer. But I also got my baby brother, who I miss a lot. He was actually put in close adoption a very, very long time ago.
Good. Best thing that could have happened for that kid.
Sorry. That's my favorite memory because he was born on Christmas and it was just a special day. And it was just funny how it happened and how I found out about Santa and stuff. Like I'll always remember that. What is your biggest trigger food? Honestly, I'm so red. I'm sorry. My biggest trigger food. I don't really have like a trigger food. I have trigger situations. Honestly, easy off the bat, trigger for me is going out to eat. So the last question is, do you think your viewers know?
Then why do you do it all the fucking time?
Honestly, no. By reading the comments and seeing reaction channels and the way that people think of me, I know that they don't know the real me, and I think that's my fault. That is thoroughly my fault because I portray myself
ding ding ding
someone that I don't need to portray myself as, and all I can do is try to fix that. Me and Eric was actually talking about this today, how it's so hard to like be ourselves on camera. It really is. And there are times where
it really isn't, to be honest. But okay, girly.
Me comes out, like literally me sitting.
Because I don't know. Maybe it's because I've done a lot of shrooms and whatnot. These people and their egos, most of these YouTubers and their egos, like, it's wild, man. It's wild. I would say a decent amount of YouTubers out there are like really borderline sociopaths.
Just filming this video. This is me. I'm just very casual. It sucks. And I have told myself I would totally do it. Spend the day with a hater or a troll or whatever you want to call yourselves. Like, because I would love for people to see me as a person and to see me in real life and how I am and how I interact with others and my pets and just how I am on the daily in like a normal setting versus seeing me as a YouTuber. Just a person on your guys' phone screen or TV screen or laptop screen or however you watch me. I want to be more than that, and sometimes it's hard for me to like show that or convey that, and again, that's just my fault. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys.
Well, at least she blamed herself for it. We don't need the outro. I treat my pets like I treat myself. Girl, this is exactly why we're worried about them. Right. Damn, that one comment got more likes than her whole video did. That's fucking wild. Should Becky be driving in her condition? Al, yes, because I need her to drive me to Walmart. Right, she shouldn't be driving, but she has no choice because of Hamber. Put Twinkie on the stand. We need her testimony. 1 bark for yes, 2 for no, 3 for Amberlyn is a neglectful pet owner. Becky's entire well-being deteriorated when you came into her life. Becky, if you're reading this, I wish you well. Depression is such a complex challenge, and I know it's probably so scary. Do yourself a favor, girl. Surround yourself with things that bring you happiness. Don't be afraid to say no to certain people. Hamber. Hamber's top priorities: destiny, food, making sure her hair always looks greasy. 99, Twinkie store. 1,000, hygiene. Big number, Becky's well-being, right? Becky is at the bottom of that fucking list because there's people who are here to make my life miserable. Girl, you do that all by yourself, right? Feel like Becky needs a job or something. In my opinion, her getting out and meeting people and seeing people other than the 3 she lives with could potentially do wonders for her depression. It would have, but Amber needs her too frequently for that. Like, Becky wouldn't be able to work a 9 to 5 without Amber like somehow destroying it for her. When describing people after the holidays, everyone is like spending their money and are super exhausted. ALR's brain goes right to what she values most: money. I don't think she values money the most. She obviously values food and herself the most. I've never seen someone have an excuse for literally everything. That's our girl. LOL, I laughed out loud when you said animal control apologizes to me. We hit stage 3 of the cycle, y'all. Do we think it's stage 3? I can't get weight loss surgery because I can't handle the 2 to 3 hour car ride to get there. Drives 2 hours each way for orange chicken at 6 a.m. Okay, girl. She's just so convoluted and like so ass backwards, you guys. It really is just astounding. So I'm going to get this one edited and sent out for you guys. We'll see if Amber posts later on today, but I highly doubt the girl will. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.